Hey everybody, today's video is actually an update on the D2 S8, specifically one in restoring the interior leather. It's not too far gone, but it has some patina, age cracks and lines, that sort of thing. And so my plan was to actually use the Colourlock system in order to restore this and bring it back to a nice minty appearance. Unfortunately, that didn't go quite as planned. Here we go. So this is the Colourlock system, and I actually ordered this setup, and this setup, and a brush. Altogether, this is more than $170 worth of stuff. This is not a sponsored video, and I wish it were, because this ended up being a giant mistake. I actually had emailed Colourlock in Germany prior to doing this because it's not a cheap system. I had learned about this on, I believe, Legit Street Cars. I had seen it used on a Mercedes or something on his channel, BMW, I think it was. And it looked pretty slick. And I actually had kind of a purpose for this fluid leather. If I spin around here and show you my S8 seats, they had some cracking. And this actually looks really bad, and I'll tell you why in a minute. It was actually pretty minor, but while I was waiting for an insurance settlement, this car sat out in the driveway for months. And I was washing the car externally, and I would kind of condition it, but when a car just sits and bakes, it's never good. And so it had developed some patina cracking here, and this fluid leather, the idea is you can fill in these cracks and then use a spatula to kind of smooth it over. And I will say this does seem to work. The problem is when I emailed Colourlock, this is, a 2003 Ming Blue on Platinum. I wanted to make sure that I was going to get the correct color because on the site, they kind of referred, like Amazon sells it, and it's like, no, you just order the system based on your interior color. And I was, kind of hoping I could do it by color code to be absolutely certain of a match. Well, they're like, well, no, you just order by the official color given by Audi, and it will be a perfect match. So that is what I did. I ordered the Platinum, and it is absolutely not even in the same zip code, country, or continent color. Yeah. So the nastiness that you see on my seats here is this dark. That's the color. So this is their version of Platinum, is actually really dark. I've already started trying to scrub it off here, remove it. On this side, you can see that's how it was when it was applied. It is much darker. It's more like the 2001 color. It has absolutely no resemblance to the 2003 interior color. So, and I was thinking, well, maybe that's just the filler, because this is actually the filler that you're seeing. So the fluid leather, I'm like, well, maybe that's darker. It's just, who knows, maybe it's a one color deal. So then I got the dye out and I tried that. So I grabbed this Leather Fresh, and lo and behold, let me show you on the sock what color that is. So there's my that's the color of Leather Fresh. That's the color of my seats. Apparently the Colourlock people in Germany are color blind, as that is not a correct match. So $170 down the drain. We're going to try again with a different product, and this goes, as they say on Mighty Car Mods, in the bin. So hopefully you can avoid the pain of dealing with this overpriced stuff. I'm going to try a different solution, and I will report back on that. I believe it's Leather Doctors. Somebody in the D2 S8 group gave me a link. Mark Dixon, thank you. We're going to order that and give that a shot, and I will post the results of that here. And I don't know, subscribe to the channel and like, and maybe if you have an older, if you have an 01 or an 02 S8 and you recognize that color, I don't know if it's Ecru or Platinum that year. I have to look. I think the parts car that I had actually had that color, the correct color interior for this, but it is not an 03 color. So like I said, I spent $170 on this crap, and it's not going to work for me, but it might work for you. So we'll see. Maybe it'll find a new home via the channel. If there's anyone in the US that needs some seriously overpriced stuff at a deep discount, hit me up. Thanks.